Everybody. I just wanted to share a quick word that I believe the Holy Spirit downloaded to me through me just seeking God for answers and comfort through the things that I'm going through. I believe I was led to Exodus chapter 3 when God spoke to Moses through the burning bush. So I'm just going to read verses 1 through 12. One day Moses was tending the flock of his father-in-law Jethro, the priest of Midian. He led the flock far into the wilderness and came to Sinai, the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a blazing fire from the middle of a bush. Moses stared in amazement. Though the bush was engulfed in flames, it didn't burn up. "This is amazing," Moses said to himself. "Why isn't that bush burning up? I must go see it." When the Lord saw Moses coming to take a closer look, God called to him from the middle of the bush, "Moses, Moses." "Here I am," Moses replied. "Do not come any closer," the Lord warned. "Take off your sandals, for you are standing on holy ground. I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob." When Moses heard this, he covered his face because he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord told him, "I have certainly seen the oppression of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries of distress because of their harsh slave drivers. Yes, I am aware of their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the power of the Egyptians and lead them out of Egypt into their own fertile and spacious land. It is a land flowing with milk and honey, the land where the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites now live. Look, the cry of the people of Israel has reached me, and I have seen how harshly the Egyptians abused them. Now go, for I am sending you to Pharaoh, for you must lead my people Israel out of Egypt." But Moses professed to God, "Who am I to appear before Pharaoh? Who am I to lead the people of Israel out of Egypt?" God answered, "I will be with you." And this is one thing that I believe God was saying to me, because I was like Moses, right? Asking all these questions like, what's going on? How am I going to do this? And just more in depth of, coming from myself of what I was thinking, right? Things like, this is not fair. That's not fair. I'm scared now this is going to happen. I'm scared that's going to happen. What if I get back, test results from my doctor about this sickness and this disease and this and that? And I believe the Holy Spirit was just revealing to me that it's not about what happens. God will not always change your circumstance. He may not always make things pleasant to you. He didn't promise that there wouldn't be challenges. He didn't promise that there wouldn't be storms. But he did say, "I will be with you." And because I have God with me, that is enough. Now, I don't always feel that way. I don't feel like it's enough that I have God with me. I want pain to stop. I want sickness to cease. I want these things to never happen, right? But I'm learning that as long as I have him with me, right? God told Moses, "I will be with you," and he was with him. When he decided to obey the word, of course he had to send Aaron with him, but he was still with him. The 3 Hebrew boys that were in the fire, right? God didn't change the circumstance. He didn't allow Nebuchadnezzar to not throw them into the fire, but he showed up in the fire with them. He didn't stop the fire, but he came in there with them and let them know, because I'm in here in this fire with you, you're safe. And they didn't get burned. They didn't even smell like smoke. So that was what the Holy Spirit ministered to me. I will be with you.